All right, guys, now we're gonna get into the second RPT, and that's rest pause training. Now, this is not for building strength and power, but it will add a lot of muscle. It will add that fullness to your muscle, the fluid, the sarcoplasm, the glycogen. And so here's how it works. It's fascinating. So normally when you do it like a lightweight, let's say you're doing exercise for like 15 reps. Well, your body doesn't have to use a lot of muscle fibers because it's a lightweight. It's not that challenging. So it will only use the muscle fibers that it needs to perform the task. Now, when you start to get to rep number 12, 13, 14, 15, it gets really challenging. So in order to complete those last few reps, it has to activate and recruit more muscle fibers. So in actuality, with lightweights, it's only the last really challenging reps that are stimulating. So the first, 80% of the reps are a write-off. And then if you were to rest a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and do that set again, you have to start from scratch. The first 10, 12 reps don't really count. Those last few ones that are really tough will trigger more muscle growth. Now we can sidestep this issue completely, and here's how it happens. So if you were to do, let's say 15 reps, and let's say you finish that set, the 15th rep was really tough. Then you just rest 10, 20 seconds. Well, now when you pick up the weight and you do more reps, it's gonna use all those muscle fibers because it remains in that state for about 10, 20 seconds, actually up to 30 seconds. So as long as you're resting less than 30 seconds per set, you're gonna start to recruit more muscle fibers. So the concept of rest pause training is to do a lightweight, do 10, 15 reps, and rest only 10, 20 seconds. Then just try and get 3, 4, 5 reps. Rest 10, 20 seconds, try and get 3 to 5 reps, and do that like 4 or 5 times. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna get the same benefit doing that, and that takes maybe 5 minutes tops, than doing like 5, 6, 7 sets. So it's really, really effective. And so I like to use rest pause training. Another reason I like to use it is because you don't want to do heavy lifting for everything. If you're doing lateral raises, well, you can't go super heavy on lateral raises. It will hurt the shoulder joint. So certain exercises, you have to go high reps. And you know what? If you're doing the low rep stuff, the high reps will be a nice contrast. It'll help fill in the gaps. But the best way to do the high reps is rest pause style. Now I'm about to demonstrate how this looks on one of my favorite exercises, and that's Kino curls. I coined it. So here's the exercise we're doing. We're gonna kneel on the bench, form up here, leaning forward at about a 45-degree angle, and we're gonna curl the weight up like this. You can do a regular curl or hammer curl. In this instance, I'm gonna do the hammer curl because I already did heavy barbell curls in my workout, so now I wanna get this angle, which is gonna bring in more of the outer bicep. The benefit of doing the Kino curls is that with regular curls, it's hard here, 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 and then all of a sudden there's no more resistance. Gravity takes over, and now the weight's getting supported. Biceps aren't firing here. When you're leaning at a 45-degree angle, you have to use your biceps all the way up to the very top. They're still firing. Now when I'm here, it's getting supported. When I'm here, biceps are still firing. So this is a great way to take your biceps to the next level because if you have a lot of strength here, but you haven't built up any strength here, well, you're leaving muscle growth on the table. If you want to take your body to its fullest potential, you want to recruit it and fatigue it and create tension throughout an entire range of motion. Not just here to here, also here. So let's get into some rest pause Kino hammer curls. All right, so you want to do a weight you can do for at least 10 to 15 reps. Once you finish that first set, known as the activation set, you're gonna rest about 10, 20 seconds, and then you're gonna try and get about a quarter to 1/3 of the reps of your activation set. So if you got 15 reps, you're gonna try and get about 4 or 5 reps on your subsequent rest pause sets. So that's how that looks. Let's get into it. So I got 10 reps there. I'm gonna take about 20 seconds rest, and then I'm gonna try and get about 3 reps. Rest pause is really hard to do on the biceps because biceps are really fast twitch muscle fibers. They have good strength, but they're not that enduring. They don't recover very quickly. So this is gonna be a struggle, and I went really heavy on this one. I'm doing about 50 pounds, and that's hard with the Kino curls. So let's try and get 3. All right. So that was activation set number 1. Sorry, I did 1 activation set, and that was rest pause set number 1. I'm gonna try and do about 3 more. We'll do 4 rest pause sets. Gonna take about 20 seconds. And obviously, once you do the left side, you gotta do the right side. Okay, let's try and get 3. Another favorite way to do, or favorite exercise for rest pause biceps is cable curls. So you can do cable rope curls, which is great. Then you just do both arms together. Okay, so we've done 2 rest pause sets. And the next workout, if I'm getting 3 reps on the rest pause sets, I'm gonna try and get 4 reps on the rest pause sets, or 5 reps. And then when I can do that easily, I'm gonna increase the weight. All right, number 3. That one was getting challenging. I got 1 more to go. I'm just gonna do 4 rest pause sets, but you can do 5. Anyways, so this is really cool. So all these sets I'm doing, well, rather all these reps I'm doing are very productive reps. My body is already stimulating a lot of muscle fibers. So it's minimum effort for maximum muscle growth. Here we go, last one. Okay, so my biceps are cooked now. I'm gonna rest a little bit and then hit the right side and try and get the same amount of reps. If you're doing one side, always do the weaker side first. Because if I was doing the strong side first, then I might get more reps on this side. I couldn't keep up on my left side. So do the weaker side first so you can keep the reps even. All right, guys, that's rest pause curls. You can do that on many different exercises. I love this style of training on like lateral raises, rear delts. Really builds big, thick, rounded shoulders. Cool.